Welcome to Webb's weekly movie musical suggestion. There is another holiday in May based on a movie besides May the 4th, but I'll get to that in a minute. Have you ever been so nervous that you got sick? Actually, I used to do this when I would audition for plays and musicals. I would get so nervous before the audition that I literally would have to go into the bathroom and throw up. It was that nerve-wracking for me. I recently found out that the leading man of this week's movie musical suggestion had a similar situation. It was the last rehearsal. They were about to open the show that night. They didn't get all of the months of previews and workshops for a year and out-of-town trials that Broadway shows go through today before they open. Then it was just they rehearse and then they open up that night. That day, during the final rehearsal, the leading actor, during one of his big songs, calls out, stops the whole rehearsal, calls out to the audience, tells the director, "We are not opening tonight," and runs back and locks himself into his dressing room. The director comes back to talk to him. The writers come back to talk to him. He would not come out of his dressing room. He was so scared and nervous. Now, this actor had done stage work. He'd done a lot of work, famous actor, but he'd done very little singing. And so he was very nervous about going out and singing. Of course, this was the days before microphones, so all he had was what he could produce out of his own body. So he was very nervous and scared about what would happen when he performed that night. He wouldn't come out of his dressing room. So they let the cast go, told them, we're going to postpone the opening of the show. A radio announcement went out and actually told everybody, we're postponing the show. They kept talking to the actor, trying to get him to come out of his dressing room until the producer of the show comes and talks to him and says, all right, this is what's going to happen. If you don't do the show, I'm going to go out there and tell that whole audience that you're too nervous to do the show. And that got him out of his dressing room. He decided, yes, he would do the show. So they had to go back and find all of the actors that had gone out. They're at their hotel room where they were staying, or they were off at some restaurant or some pub or some other places. And so the assistant stage manager, Jerry Adler, who actually went on to be an actor himself in The Good Wife and The Sopranos, was the assistant stage manager. He went around to all these different places to try and bring all the actors back so they could open the show that night. They opened the show that night. Jerry Adler says the leading actor was so nervous, so scared, you could see him physically shaking in his opening song. But the audience liked it, so he started to relax. And then there's a certain turning point in the musical where the leading actress discovers something about herself and this whole big song about it. And they all, the leading actor, the supporting actor, and the leading actress flop onto a couch at the very end. And the audience erupted into just applause and screaming and yelling, totally stopped the show. And the leading actor had no idea what to do. And so the young actress who just grabbed their hands, walked forward, and gave them a little bow. So the audience knew, okay, fine, thanks for the applause, let's get on with the show. And so they went on with the show, and it was a success. Just blew everybody away. That leading actor was Rex Harrison, famous, award-winning actor, scared to death to sing. So, if you're nervous, think about that. You can get over it, just like he did. The leading actress was Julie Andrews, and the musical, My Fair Lady. Now, when they made the movie of it, they actually offered Julie Andrews to screen test for it, and she turned it down. We don't exactly know why. But the part was given to Audrey Hepburn. Rex Harrison was cast again as Henry Higgins in the movie, and he actually is quoted as saying that Audrey Hepburn was one of his very favorite leading ladies. The opening of this movie was so anticipated. It was actually the most anticipated movie to open since Gone with the Wind. My Fair Lady is available on YouTube if you search My Fair Lady 1964 full movie. Unfortunately, it is unavailable on other streaming platforms. The reason this is a May movie is because during one of Eliza Doolittle's songs, where she says eventually she's going to be a duchess and famous, and the king is going to declare May 20th as Eliza Doolittle Day. So this week, watch My Fair Lady. Enjoy.